I feel like this is such a pinch me moment. I'm at Katz's Deli with Billy and Meg. This seems unbelievable.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Reliving a very famous movie scene, but this time around, what, for a Hellmann's commercial?
It's a Super Bowl commercial.
I can't believe they let us back in this place.
It's been 35 years.
Yeah. I haven't been back here since that moment.
Get out.
And I was here once, last year, right around this time.
I mean, Katz's has always been famous, but I think it's synonymous now with When Harry Met Sally, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't think about one without the other.
That's true.
Especially that scene. How often do you get asked about that scene, Meg?
It used to be a lot, actually. It used to be any time I went out to dinner or lunch.
Anytime you were going
An
out.
occasional breakfast.
Yeah.
Because no one, it was at the time, no one had talked about what we were talking about. I mean, no one used the word orgasm.
How do you know that they're really?
What are you saying? That they fake orgasm?
It was so provocative and obviously brilliantly funny and treated in the perfect way. Great script.
Great actress.
And I'm
Great
in it
actor.
too.
I know you are.
And-
But come on, we got to give Meg some love on that because that was, like you said, unheard of at the time. That
Oh, yeah.
scene,
Well-
you know?
Are you okay?
How were you feeling that day before filming? Because Billy might have let me in on a
I
little
don't know.
insight.
Billy remembers better than I did.
does.
Do.
It was
How was I
it was
feeling?
nervous that morning.
I was
We were
nervous.
parked right outside. The trailers were outside, and she came to my trailer and said, "I don't know about this. I don't know about this." And all of these extras, all of these people, I'm gonna have to do this in front of all these people. I said, "Yeah, that's what
Sounds
you'll be
right.
great. You'll be great." And she said, "I don't like what I'm wearing," and she said, "What's that?" I said, "It's one of my sweaters. You could wear that." And she wears this V-neck that I had in my wardrobe, and that's what she wears.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Really?
But that's what I wore, right?
Yeah. And we sat at this table.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and this scene came out of discussion. Can men and women be friends without the sex part getting in the way? And then it became about women. We should do a scene about women faking orgasm.
Yeah.
And Rob said, "Well, they didn't. No, Rob didn't. They don't fake it with me. Believe me." And that ends up becoming a line of dialogue in the scene.
Exactly.
Most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
And then Meg said, "I should fake one."
Instead of talk about it.
Yeah,
Right.
Or do one. And
Because
I
Sally's
then
very behavioral
yeah.
and not really as verbal as
Exactly.
Harry.
And then I jumped in with, it's a public place, restaurant or something. We all started laughing. And I said, well, cut to a woman who says, I'll have what she's having.
I'll have what she's having.
35 years later, and Meg still delivers.
There we go.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, boy.
So good! Oh, it is so.
This one's real.
Oh.
The Hellmann Super Bowl spot also includes a surprise cameo.
I'll have what she's having.
Sydney Sweeney's in this?
Yeah, I haven't met her. I hope that we get to meet her today.
Any pressure having 100 million eyes watching this commercial on Super Bowl Sunday?
No, there's more pressure on who's ever playing.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a moment around the country where somebody's going, hey, look, it's them. What's their names?
Who are they?
So what is the comparison, production today versus production then?
Well, first of all, it smells exactly the same.
I do remember
Smells
that.
like pastrami and rye, huh?
And Meg said
Pickles.
Pickles.
It smells like pickles in here.
It does
Yeah.
smell like pickles.
But it's been like that forever.
It's a little, we were a crew and a family. When you're doing a movie, you're all together all the time, and this is God bless everybody. It's a one-off kind of day,
Yeah.
and everybody's being fantastic. But
It looks like a movie production. I mean,
Oh,
outside
yeah.
you got the big
Yeah, yeah.
lights, and there's so many people involved.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so interesting because I've got to think that this isn't the first time you've been asked to reunite, work together as these characters, this scene.
No, it is the
first
first
time.
time.
You got to be kidding me.
No.
Why did you say yes? Was it an initial yes? What was your?
It's a funny idea.
Yeah.
It just is a funny idea.
And it's an
Kind of-
event idea.
Yeah, it's an undeniable idea.
Yeah.
And it's our 35th anniversary.
Absolutely. And this was one of the most quotable movies ever in
true.
movie history.
I never considered not sleeping with you a sacrifice.
Did you think at the time that it would be that kind of film?
I don't think you ever know those
No.
things.
No?
You know, when you're making something. We loved our experience, and it's a movie really about two people talking almost nonstop throughout the whole film, through the 12 years of their relationship. And we were just, reminiscing about the first couple of days of shooting. We're younger and so on. And so the aging process, perfectly guided by Rob, and script, and just, I don't know, we just fell into each other.
Yeah.
I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich.
The script, I was just saying to Billy, was like looking at like a musical composition. There was a lot of white on the pages, like a lot of not, just short dialogue, and you could read it in a way like music. And that was really fun to play. And it's very rare where you get something on the page that makes you laugh, and the characters that make sense. Like the obstacle between them made a lot of sense. And they had this idea, like, can men and women be friends, which is something that is still kind of a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still
I think
something
so.
comes up.
Men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
That's why I think the movie works and is charming, because we were, in our approach.
But
was
your
just-
chemistry was
Yeah,
electric.
it
It was
was just-
undeniable.
But it would just started right from the beginning, and Rob conducted it like a
Yeah, he
like
was
a
a great
musical
conductor.
piece.
You really never know what's gonna, be. You never know, and you kind of shouldn't when you're creating.
Yeah.
Think about, oh, this is a forever moment, or
Yeah.
it's just so much more fluid than that.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's like that this scene or this movie that it's endeared to people is just a gift, because it was a gift enough to do it.
Well, have a nice life.
You too.
35 years later, we're still celebrating this film. And it stands the test of time as well. Why do you think that's the case? That it still resonates with audiences today?
Because it's real.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't try hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. It's funny. It's sad. It's challenging, and it's so romantic. And
Yeah, it's
ultimately, the right people get together.
When are we going to see the two of you in a project together again? What's it going to take? Have you tossed it around? I mean, obviously, I know you're doing the Super Bowl commercial, but...
I don't know.
Oh,
We're going to leave it to the mystery.
But would you like
Right?
to
I
team
don't
up
know.
together?
Oh, anytime.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anytime. Yeah.
Splash of Bloody Mary makes just a splash in a little piece of lime, but on the side.
The University of Chicago, right?
I feel like in the world of reboots and remakes, I could see someone wanting to try to do the same treatment to When Harry Met Sally.
They've tried for 35 years.
Just leave it alone, right?
Well, we're not challenged. We are who we are.
Yeah.
But romantic comedies are tough to pull off.
Yeah, they're not really just about banter. It's not just about a rhythm of like two people disagreeing. There's a way of hooking in and for somehow wanting two people who don't see it themselves, but the audience. I like that idea too.
Yeah.
That the audience knows before they do.
And it's also
And
like
that's fun to watch.
thought-provoking. It's not just
Yeah.
physical comedy, but I mean, it was just so good start to finish. If you were to do a sequel of When Harry Met Sally, where would your characters be? Meg, you're shaking your head.
I don't know. I have no idea how you would do that.
It came up so often,
Yeah.
and we went, why?
Yeah.
If you believe in happily ever after, that's where they are, and you think that they're okay.
I really hate you.